Yes, people, what's good and welcome back to the channel. So today, guys, I'm going to use my experience to answer 5 questions that are frequently asked in this hobby. Okay, so a very common question I usually get from new people starting off in this hobby: when can I add fish into my system? Now, there are many ways you can go around doing this, right? The key is just to have patience. So one of the ways you can do it is to get seeded rock or live rock from someone else's aquarium and put that into your system, and it's got seeded bacteria in there, and then you can actually just build up on the bacteria base, then add your fish as you go on. Another way you can do it is with live sand as well, adding the bacteria like Fritz to build that bacteria, boost that bacterial growth. Another way you can do it is using Dr. Tim's, where you can actually add ammonia and then add the bacteria, and then you can have your tank cycled. Or you can use something like ATM Colony. You can literally add the fish same day when it's set up. Now, to look into or to answer this question, we need to go into the nitrogen cycle, right? So the best way I could describe the nitrogen cycle from my experience is taking a source of ammonia, i.e. waste. It could be from like rotten shrimp or phantom feeding using fish food, putting it in your tank to build on that ammonia source. Then the bacteria will grow. It will turn that ammonia source into nitrite. Then when the bacteria starts growing again, turn that nitrite into nitrate. So nitrate is the end product that you're going to export for your water changes. Second question: how many fish can I have in my tank? It all depends on several factors, but in my experience, the size of your tank will determine how many fish you can keep. I don't know if anyone else agrees with this, but in my experience, that really worked. Now, another factor that I usually take into play is what size will the fish be when it's fully grown? That's very important. So if you buy a fish that's like 1 inch when you first purchase it from your local fish shop, but in like 2-3 years it's 12 inches in a TMC Reef Habitat 60, it ain't going to work. Yeah, so you need to do your research, see how big your fish will get, and then make a decision as to can you keep that fish where it's healthy and where it's not just being stressed out. Another thing I take into consideration is the bioload. Having a Gold Rush tang in this tank for a couple of years, and it's gone from like 2 inches to fully like 6 inches. I realized that they do produce a lot of waste, and that's something that you need to take into account. The more fish you have, the more waste you will have. So you need to have an effective way to remove that waste from your system before you have issues with nitrates and phosphates. Because if your nitrates and phosphates are too high, you possibly can't have certain types of coral, which leads me to the next question: when can I add my first coral into the tank? Now, if you're just starting off in this hobby, chill, yeah? The first 7 months, I would say, just wait, learn how your system runs, get the rhythm for your system, when your water changes need doing, see where your NO3 and PO4 sits, yeah? Learn how to feed the fish so it doesn't raise your NO3 or PO4, so you got a good mastery of that. Then you can go into doing research into specific coral that you're looking to get. So you can get LPS, SPS, or softy corals, yeah? And just to ensure that you do take care of them, I would say just get a little piece, and then as you go on, you've realized, okay, yeah, I know how to do this, maybe I should get another piece, and just build on it. Over a couple of months, a couple of years, you would see that your reef tank or your aquarium has just filled that with, all different types of coral, and then you have something like this. Just be patient. That's what I'm saying. I would say the best time to start dosing your aquarium is when you've added your first LPS or SPS piece in there. Just test your water the day of adding your SPS or LPS piece into your tank, and test the day after to see if there's any dip, substantial dip. So if you, for example, test it today, it's at 9, and then tomorrow it's at, say, 8, it's taking up 1 DKH. So okay, I need to start dosing some form of alkalinity in my system. Number 5. Now, I love water changes. I think personally they're beneficial for a system. Now, I've got like a little 150-ish tank here, so doing 15 liters every week is perfect for me. Obviously, if you have a larger system, it'll be more costly to do a water change. Now, there's a debate going that you don't need to do water changes, because if you're dosing for your corals, that you're replenishing anything that's lost anyway through dosing. And some people are saying that other minor trace elements that are taken up that we can't test for are replenished by water changes. So it all depends on how you run your system. Remember, guys, your system is unique to you, and you know what works for your system. So take every bit of information that you're getting out there, obviously try to apply it, but make sure you tailor it for your system. Also, guys, thanks so much for the people that are subscribing and following on the channel. And I noticed a lot of people, you guys ain't subscribing, but you are watching. Make sure you hit that bell icon and give me a follow, people, yeah? Right, this is Narayan for HT Aquatics Reefing. I'll see you next time.